One. Hello everybody and welcome to another Toonkind at 12 FPS, semi-impromptu, because I realized, like, a few days ago that the 19th is my boy's birthday, and I was like, I'm off that day. I'm gonna bother my beloveds, see if they can join in. And hey, here we are. The brain. As you can tell, I play the little boy, the little bird boy, Looloo, stagehand, and I am joined together today by two wonderful, absolutely lovely people who I adore to no ends of the earth.
At the top, I suppose I should introduce myself first. Hello everybody, my name is Whis. I am playing one of the Superman trio. It's Little Haddy, Little Hadrian Wingless Buzzbrain Stagehand. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have some nonsense. I have no idea what we're doing.
We made absolutely no plans. We're fucking around and finding out, man.
We're keeping it soft, we're keeping it sweet, we're going chaos. And that means it's me. Hi everyone, I'm the mysterious voice here. I'm Vwild, I can't do mysterious voice. I'm Vwild, always on the bullshit. I hold up my end of the Superman trio, the Monkey Pom Pom. And also other people, should they come up, seeing as I run the entire goddamn hub.
Speaking of hub, there is this probably like the very beginning takes place maybe a couple of weeks before Lulu's birthday. He doesn't necessarily know when it's coming up, but he does know that it's coming up because counting days is hard. Counting in general hard.
I mean, the family does help, like a calendar that has a certain enchantment or mechanism on it, so it can only be flipped once per 24 hours.
I imagine that has been a necessity considering how chaotic everyone is.
Yeah. If there have been points where someone has struggled trying to lift the thing because the day has changed. No, it hasn't. It's already changed. So many poor child over the many years.
That said, there is a little toucan bird boy bouncing on up to his dad and giving big old burb eyes and doing little kind of tip taps on the table. And he just kind of mutters, "Baba, you know how is my birthday coming up soon?
Yep.
Can I please see Hattie and Pom Pom?"
Alright, if you're not sick, then alright. We'll sort something out. And he is very particularly looking at the different tax forms and stuff on the table, so he's not looking at those big old eyes, because he will cave in immediately and say, yeah, I've already got something set up with them. But at the same time, he's just, here, go, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. He will fall for it immediately. He will cave.
Hey, Babble, can we have Lulu's new riff? Can we see the boy?
Oh, the boy. The new ref.
Can we see the boy?
I want to see the boy. Should I be a motherfucker and say that something has happened over the past few weeks? Or almost years since the last time I've played him.
Oh god.
Yes. I want to see my little boy. Don't actually know how the tune of that entire thing goes, but I want to see my little boy.
Oh, where do be the boy? Where do be the boy? There's the boy. That's the one that I'm looking for.
So, as we're waiting, there's also totally been little Francine in the background making dead eye contact with Ogan, just saying, don't you say. Don't you say. Oh, there he is! See the boy.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that he'd had that redesign.
I'm putting it in the video so that everyone can behold.
Behold the little boy.
He's just a little boy. He's just a little guy.
And then when he has on the blanket, because of course we have to have that, because he has that blanket with him all the time now. That is his favorite thing in the entire world.
And is so happy to have got it for him. At the same time, Ogan has absolutely just at one stage just come on the phone and said absolutely nothing, so she could hear the, you know what you eat.
Meanwhile, there's bat squeaking in the background.
She's just there listening to the squeaks and going, I know I can hear the neutral face of disappointment. Don't regret it. That shit don't work on me because I'm not one of your kids. Yeah. Time's been going on. Ogan's been slowly figuring out more and more documents that he's been having to look at. He's been really efficient with the paperwork. All the paperwork is basically done. He's now looking at extra bits. Hub has never been so efficient. He's a good hub master.
It may or may not also help that Lil Whiskey is, I think, a permanent resident for sure by this point in the Ville's town hub.
Mm-hmm.
And she may or may not be slyly taking certain things on to make things a little easier. Don't worry about it.
He's absolutely figured this out, and every now and then he will come in, give her a document that she'll like working on, and then steal another 5 and walk out.
She will steal them right back from him.
God almighty, this is how they do things. He's the hub master, he'll figure it out. He's got a plan with his second. They can do this. This is guerrilla warfare within a hub.
She regrets absolutely nothing.
None of them at the moment are even gorillas. They have got gorillas in the family. They might commission someone.
What, commission someone to fight Lil Whiskey?
No, to commit war tactics. But Uncle, this isn't my job. Don't worry, we got this.
Stage hands, everybody.
Exactly. Well, there's a Will, there's a stage hand carting Will away because we got shit to do.
Pretty sure we have a stage hand called Will.
I'm pretty sure we do as well.
As many names as there are out there, there has probably been a stage hand for it. As well
Oh
as
yes, we
like,
do have little Will. That's right, he was a doctor, wasn't he? Yeah, I remember now. I remember
Aww.
Will.
He's good. We love Will. He's still alive.
He is. He's only in his 30s. You bloody hope so.
You'd be surprised with his family. God bless them. Anyway.
I smile so cutely at you all.
We be derailing. We be shoving on track. Ogan is forcibly shoving things on track, going, no, we're stagehands. We're not getting sidetracked. Right now. Today.
Looloo has bounced off, happily flapping. Maybe became a bat. Don't worry about it. Making happy squeaks.
Looloo now? Because he did shrink, didn't he?
He did. He is 21 now.
That's his age. How tall is he?
Oh. How tall is he? I think he hasn't grown yet.
So he's only like a foot tall or something.
Yeah, he's like 2'1".
Mm-hmm.
He's
Very small.
he's so tiny,
Toons
Your
are
Honor.
weird. Toons are weird, seeing as they all are technically medium, including our small ones. Like Jackie technically classifies as both small and medium, and Looloo classifies as medium, and everything happens all of the time. We're not going to question it right now. Right now, Ogan's getting the pat on the back for good job not being a snitch. Thank you. Meanwhile, shall we fast travel to the day, perhaps?
Yeah.
Alright. This is a soft FPS, and we nominate conditions are at minimum. Like, I look at Lin and her nightmare die and such, and I look at Looloo and all of his stuff, and just have a nice day.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna roll. I was just gonna say, fuck it, we're having a good day today.
Everyone has a good time. It has been preordained to be good.
Yes.
Exactly. So, it's gonna probably be an acceptable time in the morning for a small invasion to happen.
It depends on what your version of acceptable time in the day is.
Yeah, I look at this family and I look at old Tor, and he just grins at me when I ask what's the acceptable time you would have taught these kids. He just grins.
Yes.
It's early as feck, but we're not going to wake anyone up until it's a semi-decent time-ish. When there is going to be a key into a lock, a small pumpkin orange outline around the door, and then it opens and hey, there is an invasion in this hub.
I'm gonna...
And yes, when Lin opens that door, I like to imagine when Lin opens that door, there is absolutely just her hands on hips. She's absolutely coached Haddy to also do the hands on hips. There's no one there. There's no one there, but they both just want to.
Okay.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Haddy has been hanging out with the sketches. He is learning the fine art of being an overdramatic asshole, and he's already a bard, so he was halfway there as was.
Exactly. It's straight up. Cop keeps on coaching on this front of just, they go out on something and he just goes, I don't want to be the coolest fucking shit. Dramatic pause.
I love it.
I love it.
Haddy just does it because he assumes it's cool, because he doesn't know it from a bar side.
Every last one of them think it's cool. Tarp is an enabler as well. Tarp is absolutely, dear God, Tarp is an enabler and the impulse control and the morality chain. How did this happen?
One day I want to do a thing where it's Tarp, Haddy, and Gibbs all in one. See how much shit they can fuck up.
The fact that Tarp's the impulse control on that front is astounding. But anyway, we derail again. It's just like, Lin, after a good long moment of just, alright, we're on to phase 2, setting up the place. Haddy, what's your plan for today? Balloons, chaos, confetti, what we got?
Definitely got balloons, and I got some of them, what are they called? They make a loud banging and they shoot confetti and streamers and stuff.
Alright, make sure you get the muffled ones, because we know Looloo's sensitive to some shit.
Oh yeah, no, these ones are just sort of, it's more like a little pop noise. I don't think I'd be able to handle a loud bang either.
Indeed. That would just be, I don't want flashbangs in the hub.
No.
You know,
Have a little faith in me, Pom Pom. Come on.
I have faith in you. I also know stagehand chaos. Sometimes we think something's going to be so heckin' efficient, and then you blow Febreze into a fan. I have seen the others do this. I have watched Little Mal do this, Haddy.
I remember the smell, yeah.
It was certainly something. Alright, you're on that. I'm on
Yeah.
ice cream duty. It'll be a stick up.
At the very least, I know better than to not take advice from Cope for this sort of thing.
Nice. Alright. We either convene back here, or we kidnap him back to our place. I will admit, kitchen back home does smell of ice cream because I tried to make a demo version and it was helped, and I think her ambulata form is gonna stink of fruity ice cream for about a month.
Not the worst outcome, I must say.
Indeed. Alright. Hello.
Out of stations.
And she wants to yell, but she muffles it, and so it's most just
If she needs the help, or if either of them need the help, we do have Little Whiskey available.
You know, that just gives me the mental image of just Lin going to Little Whiskey's room, and you know the door opens, there's the light shining in, there's the silhouette, orange eyes. Auntie, ice cream.
Are you wanting me to teach you how to make it, or are you wanting some?
I don't know where any of the stuff is in this hub. It doesn't move.
You're expecting shit to move around.
Yes. Anyway, I'm kidnapping you. You're coming to help me. Bye. I just pick up the cat.
She's just gonna go with it, you know. It means that she doesn't have to walk, which she's okay with.
Just absolutely, it's the utter shenanigan of just. You know the noise that cats make when you suddenly just pick them up and drag them? All those videos, just
The chirping noise, yeah.
Exactly. Lin just does that and just goes, we're going. Alright. How's Looloo doing? How's Haddy and Looloo doing?
Well, currently, Looloo is dead-ass asleep in his little pillow bed.
No.
Yes. The wonders of that plain bed. Absolutely chock-a-block full of pillows.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to...
Also, Haddy, you got a D6.
Okay, sure. I'm going to roll with a dice block because I do not, under any circumstances, want to wake up.
I imagine that the plain bed is just kind of hanging from the ceiling, but it also has bumpers on the wings so that nobody gets hurt on them.
I love that.
It's got bumpers, it's got everything. It also might have, like, a permanent invisible block underneath it because, dear God, Ogan understands his family and we are going to be safe, especially with poor mobility. It's got the illusion of floating, but it is so safe. He has put every ward and protection into it.
Luckily, it being invisible has no bearing on Haddy. What should I roll for the balloons and decorations? A stealth and then a performance, maybe?
That sounds right.
Alright, let's do stealth first. 17. That's not bad.
That beats his 13, so...
25 for the performance.
He's a sneaky boy with a good performance.
I'm just gonna roll him an intelligence as well. Oh, okay, great, you're gonna do that. I had an idea if it would have been really funny if he got that low, but I think he had a plan worked out ahead of time for how he was gonna arrange the balloons. Because he realizes that Looloo will be able to see them even if he can't read them. He was like, I'll just make write Looloo's name in Braille with the balloons. He's like, wait, that seems like a bad idea. So it's just going to be arranged in a, in like a wavy pattern across the wall, and every wall has balloons and streamers and these confetti ball things.
This is so cute.
He is armed and chaotic.
And I think he's gonna try and put a party hat on top of Lulu's head.
Ooh, roll me another one. Another stealth. Sleight of hand,
okay.
I guess.
Sleight of hand? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
That's not as good.
Just barely beats Lulu's 13. By one.
Just gives me the mental idea of Lulu starting to, like, stir and it just, go back to sleep.
He stirs, he does a big ol' yawn, and it sounds like a little squeak. And he rolls back over.
Bless him.
Ah, the squeaky family.
They do all squeak, yes.
They do.
Love them.
Old.
Yards. Do we want to stay here and have Lulu wake up?
Well, I think that once everything's in position in the bedroom, Hattie will use ascending to Lin and just be like, alright, everything's ready on this end, what about you?
Alright, we're almost done. It's a lot easier when you don't have a house actively heating up the ice cream.
Let's never... Alright, well how about I start waking him up, or did you want to be up here?
There is a long pause as like little Whiskey can see Lin on her end counting through her fingers on how many words she's got in a sending spell because she knows Haddy can only do that like twice per day or something.
Hmm.
And she's just here going, we'll yeet the cat back to bed in a minute. Almost done. 10 minutes, then I'm with you. I want to be there. I love you. This is great.
Be sure to decide before you eat me back to bed where you're gonna want him, because then I gotta tell Ogan.
I mean, I could yeet you at Ogan if you like.
Sure.
Just as soon as I'm done, just picks a little Whiskey up, goes to Ogan's room, same joke as before, just the door opens, there's a silhouette. A bit of a strange silhouette this time, seeing as it's got a cat above the head. It's Uncle. Yes, Uncle. A bit of cat. What a bit. Oh!
Hi, Ogan.
And then Lin just closes the door and walks off.
So, did you guys decide whether you're gonna take Looloo to network, or are you gonna leave him here?
I think there's probably going to be the allow Lulu to duck head in and see Baba, just do that sort of stuff. Decide on the way, like with the balloons and stuff, whether we want to keep it in the bedroom for a little bit, and then kidnap. We can
Okay.
decide in the car. We don't have a car. We can decide in the plane. God, I just realised something that's amused me.
Hmm?
Addy doesn't know what a plane is, yet his little cousin lives in a plane bed.
And no, to his credit, he discovered what a plane was before Lulu got the bed.
He did, and he knows somebody who works on planes.
He may not understand it, and quite frankly, Lulu's bed doesn't really make sense to him anyway because it's not shaped like a plane as far as he's concerned.
Bless. One day in the future we'll go on a plane. That day is not today.
That day is not today. Oh, gross. Yeah, I think when Lin gets up to Lulu's room,
Still roll
Hattie's perched on the side of the bed. Just waiting.
Alright. That is stealth. That's Ogan's sheet. Ogan's a bit busy being trampled on by a cat.
So as she's talking, she's absolutely kneading on him. Get wrecked, old man.
Ogan in his head. Don't worry, I didn't need that kidney. Or that kidney. Or that liver. That liver's tenderized. 16 plus 7. I can maths. This is for self. What's Hattie's passive perception again?
I believe it is 24. Yes, it is 24.
So, you can tell for one moment she's almost trying to also stealth with you just so she'd get a little jump, but it doesn't quite work. This is what she can do.
Yeah, he's just going to turn and face her very pointedly and just do a little wave and grin.
There is the tail flick that, over the years, has got just enough noise to be heard, and it very much gives the vibe of, comes and perches on the opposite wing.
Louis, you want to poke him or should I?
Admit, and she's using message to do this. Admit that I normally do this. It usually involves people screaming, and we're not going to do that, so I cast dancing lights, you go pokey pokey.
Louis, sounds like plan.
Brilliant. And then she's just sitting there, grin on her face of, I'm casting magic for my cousin.
Hattie's gonna reach down and give Looloo a little poke in the beak. Looloo.
No.
Yes.
No. And there's like a wing kind of flapping. Reaches up, flops them in the mouth. No.
No, Looloo, we've come all this way. Don't disappoint us now.
What's going on?
Hello, Looloo.
Alright. He's not lifted out of bed just yet. But his eyes are kind of open and he's looking up at you both. It's like, hi.
Happy birthday, Looloo.
Happy birthday!
What?
Happy birthday, we come here to see you picnic.
Apparently some little bird with the wonderful ears been giving the big old toucan hair, took hair cubby eyes. Hey, I couldn't deny that, eh?
Wait. And you guys can, well, Lin, you can see that he's doing little flaps. Hattie, you can hear it. He's realized, oh, wait a minute, it's my birthday, and both of my cousins are here.
Bless.
And he starts to try and talk, but he's too excited. And he's getting up, sort of. He's not standing on the bed, but he is, like, getting onto his knees, and he's just flapping and bouncing excitedly.
What? Don't fall overboard.
He is going to grab you both for a hug. Let
No
me...
resistance. Hugging happens.
Let me...
This family does hugs. Oh god, strength save.
Strength saving throws, my dudes.
Alrighty. Let's get over
You
the
stop.
door. Well,
I say in here and now, you start activating Lin's hug response. She will hug back. You will be in trouble.
oh, that's actually not too bad. Well done, Hattie. That's a 17.
That is a... Hang on, let me check. That is an 18.
Hey!
And then Lin just goes, no, if we want to turn this into a big hug, and she's putting her arms around both of you. No one offered any protest. I would like this known in writing. If Lin's ever going like, oh, why did you squish them together? No one said no. God's almighty, Lin.
Looloo is wheezing, but he's giggling at the same time, so...
Lin got a dirty 20 on how much can she make this hug. She wants to hear them speak. She wants to hear them both speak.
There is definitely a toucan. Ah!
I'm not stopping until I hear a certain dragonfly go, go on. Let her speak. I know you got a speaker in there somewhere.
Oh, why are you doing this to me this early in the morning? I'm going to get you back for this. You can count on it, Pom Pom.
Get a little stronger and then you can do it.
Wait, it ain't about strength. I've got some tricks up my sleeve to do.
Just what we love to see early in the morning. Chaos.
Early in the morning. That's it.
Oh, don't start on that one. I know someone who has got that song stuck in my head. Days. I regret going on that boat with him. I regret going on that boat with him.
You guys have been on a boat?
I've been on a boat a few times. One day I'll take you out on one, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I've been on a boat, I suppose.
And it's a fine boat. It's an excellent boat. You love to see it.
Oh yeah, very good boat. I mean, it didn't go anywhere. I stood on the boat, however.
Alright, but we're not talking about boats. We're not even talking about planes like this fine one we are on, the excellent craftsmanship. Yes, I'm talking of my uncle. Probably because he's either overhearing or he will find out about it later. And I already chucked a chat at him today, so I'm trying to be on the good side.
I'm pretty sure he's outside the door and he's just not saying anything.
You didn't take him what?
I regret nothing. You never do. Sit back!
Morning, Uncle.
Hi, Baba!
There is Ogan standing there. None of you, because Looloo hasn't got the far sight and Haddy's blind, so neither of them can see the don't talk to me until after I've eaten this mug that he's got in hand. Just long sip of coffee, just morning. And then he full on pops the room and he's gonna give the beak screechies to Looloo.
Looloo is gonna lean into it and then give him a hug. And I would like you to have Ogan make a strength save, please.
You know what? I'm rolling at disadvantage.
Looloo.
Right, you know what? You roll at advantage because your dad enables you so much.
No.
Alright. Guess what?
Beloved.
Guess what?
Hmm?
That one! He full on goes just in his head. He feels it and he's just like, you know what? My
So
son
this is
deserves
how I
nice-"
die.
He goes, my son deserves nice things. This is how I die. And then there is There's just and there's a banjo twang.
But I wasn't even being all that I wasn't using all of me.
Too late. Too strong. You've gone from a toucan boy to toucan boy into a toucan man. And then he just drapes dramatically over the front of the plane.
No, you don't die like this. I was being gentle. Fuck you.
Hey, who the fuck should have died? No, I'm just resting peacefully. Okay, I'm not gonna fucking lie. Going over the front of a plane is slightly less quick. Why did I make this rope? Oh, the rope spins. I forgot that. And then there was just the spin noise.
Pom Pom, I'm not sure if you heard that. Did you hear that words that coming out of Looloo's mouth?
I did.
Looloo is bapping Ogan on the mouth with his feathers, with his wing.
So damn proud of you, Looloo.
You're getting your swears and I am so happy.
What?
Chaos. Yeah, we are all absolute chaos. Oh, this is delightful.
What did I do?
Hang on. You can explain, Haddy. I am just going to bask in the moment of cousins.
You know, you're not really the polite sort, but we're stage hands, Looloo. We like a good curse word. You dropped a good one.
Oh.
Right in front of all of us in order.
Okay.
We love to see it. Right.
Yeah, come make a little picnic. Growing up so fast. And you just go grab Looloo and give him a noogie.
Hey! You're so mean. You're messing up my feathers.
Too late. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. And she goes to say something else, and then she just starts wheezing and laughter because, oh, this is good.
Okay, fuck that. Fuck it, I'm saying that's good enough. Damn it, I want this to happen at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So, Haddy, you have Looloo in, like, a noogie position. Looloo absolutely, like, he's being gentle about it, but he's kind of swinging himself around to be, like, in your lap, and he's absolutely, like, kind of, not kicking, but using his feet to pull away lightheartedly.
I have to do a strength save for Haddy. It is enough.
Lacey, you're being so rude.
There's a small overflow of pills on the floor. If need be, you can pull on Mufasa along with the king. Pick him off. In fact, you know what Lin outright says? No, Looloo. Put him on the floor. Wait.
But I don't want to flip Lacey. Then he's gonna hurt his wings.
Don't worry. It'll land on my head. That'll be fine.
No, it won't.
Listen. Tell you what. I'll go first. And I kid you not, I could probably. How many pillows do you have in here? She full on stands up, walks over the main body of the plane onto the side that Haddy is, and then flops off the thing, and there is the thwomp. She's partially devoured by pillow.
Oh no, Looloo, I've got a new trick to show you too.
What?
And let go of Looloo, and he's going to stand up and move over to the edge of the wing where Lin has just sort of flopped backwards. And his wings are going to buzz really, really hard, and then he takes a step back, and he doesn't fall. He just hovers there.
You can fly! You can fly! Baba, look! Lacey can fly!
And Ogan, who just, literally, he'd just been melting into the background just so we could watch these guys, is just utterly beaming, just, I see that.
You're not allowed to tell old Torto, little mouth. I've not told him yet.
My lips are sealed. My lips are sealed with this. Oh, they're gonna get a kick out of this.
I'm still working on the fine details like steering and stopping. Luckily, there's a soft landing for me, and he's just gonna hold his wings really, really still and then just drop into the pillow pile. Maybe on top of Lin, who knows?
Lulu's gonna crawl to the edge of the wing where he was and then look down. Like, how did you learn that you could do that?
It was a necessity, let's say it that way. I mean, I'm a dragonfly, so presumably I should be able to at least do that.
What do you mean it was a necessity? Why was it a necessity? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I was only jumped into the air, it's fine. Not a problem, I didn't hit the ground too hard, so it's all good.
Sometimes people yeet you for your growth and development.
Oh. Yeah?
I mean, old Torp chucks us into pill powers all the time. Oh, it's those are the memories. Hey, Looloo, you gonna come down or am I gonna drown our cousin alone?
Sorry, what?
Just
Looloo
you in a hug.
disappears.
Wrapped you in a hug like a hostage. Wait.
Looloo disappears over the wing for a moment and then comes in back over, but it's not him that you see. It's a giant pillow from his bed, and he throws it down.
And Lin holds Haddy up to deflect. It's cousin shenanigans. She's not allowing him to get hurt at the same time. Just, you know what? I think my cousin can be a human shield stick.
Alrighty, let me just do a dex save.
Lin even outright says, you know, you always say that I shouldn't be the only person on the front lines as she holds him up.
He's got a dirty 20 on a dex save. He's gonna try and get out of the way. And there is little Grolix braille dots just sort of bapping into the back of Lin's head in response.
She lets him go. She tries to roll out the way herself, and you know what? For comedy's sake, I'm gonna say she fails.
Looloo jumps down and lands on her stomach, and then just keeps bapping them both with the pillow.
Oh, dude, it's brutal. What are you doing? Oh, we're bringing cousin on cousin violence. Oh my gosh.
Cousin on cousin violence.
About cousin violence. I cannot believe this. My own cousin, my own baby cousin.
Suffer.
Never, I'm gonna thrive.
Good, that's what I wanted.
Damn! I can't believe I was foiled. And there's just, in the background, there is just Ogan casting prestidigitation to, you know the sound of a chalkboard where you're writing a number on a board?
Mm-hmm.
He does that and just goes, my son's winning the war. Too late, I gotta drown you both in the pillows. Come here.
Now!
I gotta drown you.
Oh, Boom Boom, if you drown him, he doesn't get to enjoy what we made for him.
What?
You're right. Right, I drown you after everything. Tell you what, the nap time we all have later on, I'll drown you then. And then she just flops back dramatically and then just looks back at all the balloons. Sure.
Oh yeah, I redecorated your room, Looloo. What do you think?
There's so many balloons. And he's gonna jump, and he's gonna try and jump onto them. Looloo is
He's
jumping.
gonna try and jump on the balloons?
Yeah! He doesn't weigh that much. I'm sure that they could probably lift him up.
A sheer proxy of these are stagehand balloons, and Ogan is probably got them commissioned so they don't burst. Absolutely.
Oh my god, it's like the Pikachu with the balloons tied around its belly and it's flying.
Yes.
Looloo is jumping on the balloons like they're parkour. But he's just bouncing. Doing little toucan hops.
Bless.
It's like a trampoline in his room.
Ogan is getting ideas for trampolines to add to the maze.
Looloo is absolutely giggling and having fun.
Everyone's grinning at that. There's also Loon looking at bouncing things. And she does just go, hey uncle, hey uncle, hey uncle. Does it? Uncle. I'm disowning you. No, you're not.
What does that mean?
I don't think you got the rights to that one, Uncle.
Exactly, and if he tried, I'd mutiny. Plinkle, my fine Looloo, which at some stage will plinkle again, but not today. Right, hey, plan of action from here.
We have a few different options. I think a change of scenery might be on the cards, though.
Where are we going?
Right.
Wait, are you guys going home?
It could be, but it's... I don't think we're doing it alone. Are we doing it alone, Haddy?
I think we might have to take some backups and provisions, you know. I think we might need... Let me see. And now I am going to roll him a strength... something or other. Strength. Let's see whether or not you can pick Looloo up.
You have a D6. Remember this?
Average. Roll a D6. Roll a D6. That's a 2, so that makes it a 12. Is 12 enough to pick Looloo up?
Yes, he's so small.
Alright, great. Hattie is just going to put both hands on either side of Looloo's body and just pick him up.
He weighs like...
and see where we're going.
He weighs like 2 grapes. He is literally paper.
He weighs less than Rye.
Yeah.
Rye is 2 bunches of grapes now.
Been slowly building him up to be corn cob weight.
Yes. But yeah, Hattie's just gonna grab Looloo and pick him up, and then turn towards Lin and go, alright, let's turn the key and see where we end up.
Alright. Bye, Uncle. See you later. And then she pauses, and she decides to be a shit, and she just reaches out and just shoves him off the plane into the pillows. And as he's going down, completely slide off the plane, it's just like, alright, you all have fun. Looloo will be back for children tonight! And he goes. Love your son.
I love you too, Baba. Die peacefully.
Muffled sounds of flailing that might be a thumbs up. It's dramatic. This guy's a bard. You know what? I'm gonna roll in performance to see how dramatic this flailing is. That's a 17 on the dice. So you'd think distantly you can hear the dramatic cello from the Titanic play. Alright, committed the mutiny. We're kidnapping a boy. Let's go. And then Lin just gets up like nothing just happened. Then she just turns the key. Opens the key, opens the door. Alright, Haddy, through you go.
Haddy's just gonna go pop, 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 plod through at a fairly decent clip.
Jaunty tip of the hat, or tip of the imaginary hat to Ogan, and then just has a couple of balloons and closes the door. I will say, when they get through, I don't think Looloo exactly knows about network because I gesture at this family doesn't understand network, God bless her. But there is just, through the house, network has decided, yes, music time, hooray! And has switched on the never-stopping birthday music from that box.
Oh, I love that box.
Oh, it's so useful. The network loves it so much, it will be heard throughout the house like the telltale heart at sometimes. Alright, you got ourselves a Looloo. You got ourselves a music. The balloons. And the ice cream.
Haddy's gonna put Samuel down on the couch and give Aina the fond head ruffle.
Looloo is playfully swatting away, but also grabbing his hand once he pulls away because no, stay by him.
I'm not going anywhere, Looloo.
Okay.
Right. Lin just kind of stands there, and the arms out, just, alright, battle plan mode, okay. Have a Looloo. Balloons with music that's never gonna stop, that's an earworm. Alright, you got ice cream, after that, you got shenanigans, indoors, everything's gonna be happy and safe. You're gonna get you home for chili tonight, for obvious reasons, because Uncle's making you think, wait, shit, I wasn't going to say that,
Give me just a moment, let me see if Looloo understood that.
He didn't. You heard nothing. You heard nothing.
He heard. He heard, and he sort of understood, but not all the way.
You heard nothing ever. And also, I'm just saying here and now, Lin absolutely knows what she did. She is not in any way actually trying to hide anything. She totally wanted to spill beans on this.
Out of character, Lin, you hypocrite.
He is imparting secrets.
Oh dear. Haddy's just sort of shake his head a little bit. Looloo, it's not as good as yours, but Pom Pom's made ice cream for you for your birthday.
What? You did? Can we have
I
some?
did.
And we got waffle cones.
Waffle cones!
Oh, this is gonna be grand. And then Lin just straight up pull out the fruit ice cream that she made. Actually, roll Hammer's face. Let me check. Yes, she does. Oh god, that was almost a fumble. Just pulls it out, and then just like, it took me many tries. Do not go in the kitchen here. This is not a place of honor. And then she just absolutely plops it down on the table. Goes, alright. I have a scoop. We have ice cream. I also have candle. And just puts a single 21 candle in the middle of the ice cream and just... Happy birthday, Looloo.
This is the best! I get to spend it with my cousins!
And there's something else for after ice cream too. But I think Pom Pom is dying to get a review, so why don't you enjoy it?
Only if you guys help me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes! And
We are chaos. We are chaos like there's an ice cream you've made at one stage, the tri-coloured one. I forget the names, I'm crap with names. Yeah. We stick together, we eat ice cream together, and mutiny against you both, and we all profit.
you mean the Superman one?
That's the pick.
The one that has our three main colors?
Hey, that's the one.
That fits us. Alright. And then Lin just full on just plops out, oh god, the fucked up beanbags come out.
Looloo is
Yeah, well-
absolutely flopping.
Yeah. You don't know when they arrived, Looloo, but there are some they look so comfy, but they'd be so fucked up beanbags.
He doesn't care. He's having the time of his life. He's eating ice cream with his cousins.
Yeah. Right. Before we move on to the thing, review. How it be.
Lulu's just shoving another spoonful in his mouth.
Yeah, I think that speaks for itself.
I am a master ice cream maker. And distantly through the house, there's just Looloo. The rafters seem to be shifting. The house is settling, and then she, under her breath, Lin just gets to sit there. Hey, Haddy, what you got?
Wait, let me see if I can get my hands on it first.
Also, Looloo is a fucking mess of sticky ice cream. Because of course he is. He's still a kid.
Yeah, let me roll twice. Okay.
Oh, fumble, fumble, fumble.
Fumble!
Harry doesn't have a custom table. Interesting. Okay, let me just get the.
You can go with wild shit. You can pull out just random wild shit as long as it's not an octopus, because Network will eat it, and we'll have to go through all of that again.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me just see how many. Okay, that's not the correct thing. Let's see how many fumbles we do. No, it's got to be a 6. That's 2.
You can do it, I believe in you. Oh my god.
3.
That's 3.
There.
Hey!
So we had eventually 2 successes and 3 failures. So I think, because I'm going to write these down, given as I need him to have a table. So I think the first one is going to be a big vinyl record.
Lin just absolutely blinks and then just goes, oh, he fumbled. Oh, he's fumbling.
One of them is going to be a baked apple.
So that's why that win.
Oh, taking. No, absolutely not taking any of them from anywhere.
Absolutely not. You're definitely not stealing those and hiding them.
You keep telling yourself that. You keep telling yourself that.
I'm not stealing them. No one said I couldn't have them, so it's fine. One day I will get what I'm wanting out of my damn pocket. You know what? No, that hasn't happened yet. Never mind. I know. A big pair of novelty glasses that are big enough to fit over his eyes.
I will find a use for those at some stage.
Yeah, it's a shame they didn't know, but anyway. Alright. Here we go. So, while he was there fumbling, he was trying to get a damn napkin for Lulu. And he's just gonna wipe Lulu's hands before rectangle wrapped badly. And actually, hang on, let me do a sleight of hand real quick.
No, there is also something that I find incredibly amusing. I'm realising that's what Haddy wanted. There is a snap of Lin's fingers and Looloo's getting prestidigitation. And you could practically... And I tell you this.
Haddy has prestige, he probably feels so stupid right now.
Yeah, it's Lin full on. You can feel the elder cousin smugness radiating off of her right now, Haddy.
Looloo looks Lin dead in the eyes. And then shoves his hands back into his bowl.
Looloo, you can't have messy hands if you want what I'm trying to put in them. And like you can shut the pick. And he's gonna cast Prestige this time on Looloo, and he's just gonna point it at Pom Pom. Shut.
Lin's smirk is loud enough to say anything that her lips would normally say.
But
he's going to throw an ice cream covered napkin at Lin.
I didn't want you to feel like that was pointless.
Thank you, Lulu. I appreciate the thought. But, no, here. And he puts into Lulu's hands a actually surprisingly well wrapped, given as he cannot see it, rectangle shape. It's wrapped in some actually kind of garish and ugly wrapping paper.
It's sparkly. It's sparkly. It's an network helped.
It's got glitter everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's the kind of shit that when you touch it, it sheds. Yeah.
Oh no! I know the one that you're talking about. Oh god. He's looking at that and his feathers kind of fluff and like, oh no. But also, awesome. And he's gonna tear it open. I'm gonna roll him a strength save because that would be funny.
Okay.
I'm just saying here and now, Lin's just realised we're giving the boy a sugar rush and then giving him glitter and then we're gonna send him back to the hub. Ogan's gonna hate them both. We're terrible influences.
Looloo got a 7, so like he's struggling to open it.
Oh, bless him.
It takes him a little bit to get it. You can hear him even choosing to gnaw on the wrapping paper with his beak.
He's just going to sort of fold his arms and lean back a little bit and then just sort of say to the wall, I think we used too much tape.
I can do it.
Lin just, there is a soft huff of laughter under her breath that she disguises as a cough because network absolutely just went, maybe.
I can do it. I can do it. And then as he says that, it finally comes off. I did it.
Hey!
Under the wrapping paper, there is a book. And it's got both normal writing and Braille on the cover.
It's a book. It's a book. It's a book.
Hey? I got Ray to help me with the pictures. But I wrote this for you. Pom Pom. Looloo. That was a Whis fuck up, not a Haddy fuck up. He wouldn't do that.
No.
Can you read it to me?
We can read it together.
Yes. 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 Yes, please. And he's gonna get up and hop over and then flop in his lap.
Lin, I think, seeing as I look at the time, this might be a nice place, like, if, unless you were about to say something, Whis?
No, I was, well, sort of. I was going to have Haddy look at Pom Pom and make a movement of, do you have a gift to give him?
Lynn's just here, and Pom Pom does just smile, and she does put something down on the table. Just, we want some ambience for this, eh? And he puts down this little egg sort of shape on the table. Just goes, Looloo, do me a favour and tap the top of that, would you?
Of the egg?
Yeah, just trust me.
But aren't eggs not supposed to be tapped?
Listen, trust me. Trust me.
But Mom said you're not supposed to tap eggs.
But what if your Pom Pom gives permission?
It's still an egg.
Not all eggs have babies inside. If that's what you're worried about.
Not a real egg, and don't worry, it's been Reggie tested.
Okay. And he's gonna reach over with his foot and not his wing, because no, he doesn't want to move from Haddy, and he's gonna tap it.
And the egg gives a sort of click, and then multiple forms of prestidigitation come out of it. There's little sparkles, little lights. You get the feeling that this is kind of like a nightlight, but not. Here to provide ambience.
Oh.
It's one of those star display lamps in a fantasy setting.
Exactly.
Amazing.
Exactly. It's rather simplistic. You think Lin may have raided the hubs a few times in between all of her other chaos to go, hey, I told you this.
Looloo is staring up at it.
She probably got Jacques to help as well, just the I help. But yeah.
I haven't got Jacques' spell list memorized, but I'm sure there's going to be like some minor illusion in there or something.
Indeed. And it does have the different coloured motes that are these three colours, the Superman trio colours, and she just goes, I think this is good ambience for a story. And she just crosses her legs, leans back slightly, hands over her chest.
And I think it's a good place to end it. With the three of them.
Haddy was going to put Looloo straight in between him and Pom Pom. And I think the last thing that he would be saying to before the end of this is just, hey, Pom Pom, you can help me do the voices.
Got it.
I get to have both of you reading to me?
Lin just laughs. Just absolutely delighted, carefree laugh.
This is the best birthday ever!
I love you both.
Stay tense. I love them.
I hold them so gentle.
Indeed. Hey, soft.
God. Thank you so much, everybody, for listening. This has been Toucan birthday time. And I hold them so soft. Bye.